All right, this navigation video is going to show you how to use the Connect assignments or how to do the Connect assignments. So this is usually where you enter Blackboard at. You're on the Start Here folder. Remember that you can access the Connect assignments by going through our unit requirements. You can go to the first unit and they'll all be in a folder. So just like our Learn Smart Study modules, all the Connect assignments are located in a folder. If you click on this one, it'll take you to the McGraw-Hill Connect system, which will look like something like this. If we scroll down, you can see that the Connect assignments are located here. So we have the blue arrow on this side, which means it's available and there's access to it. If at any point in time you see something that has a lock on it like this, that means it hasn't been released yet. So as long as we have the arrow, we are good to go. So to start a Connect assignment, you'll click the arrow. You'll see that it's a homework assignment, the start date when it's due. You'll notice that you haven't started it, but you have 2 attempts. So this is what's different about a Connect assignments is they're graded, but you have 2 attempts. So you get the average of the 2 attempts. So say the first time you take it and you do really poorly and maybe you get like a 50%, but the second time you take it, you get 100%. Your score for that assignment would be the average of 2, which would be 75%. So it's nice that it gives you the 2 attempts to go ahead and earn a grade for that assignment. So you'd click Begin. Again, an overview, 30 points, the due date, and that this is your first attempt of your second attempt and that you haven't started it. Because you can go ahead and start these, save, and then come back to them. So you'll go ahead and start, and you'll be given your first scenario. Again, if you want to click on this little I, you'll kind of get reminded the points, the due date, and what attempt you're on. And then you'll simply go through, you'll read the scenario, and then you're going to check all that apply. So these are going to be different. This is a little bit more application of content. So we can do this first one together. All American high schools considered hiring an athletic trainer instead of using an emergency medical technician. However, the administrators do not completely understand why an athletic trainer may be more beneficial for their athletes. Our group of area athletic trainers will be holding a meeting to discuss the potential change. What reason should the athletic trainers use to persuade the administrators to hire an athletic trainer? And so as you can see, it's check all that apply. So let's see. An athletic trainer can help ensure the appropriate training and conditioning of an athlete. Possibly, but I'm not completely convinced. An athletic trainer can monitor environmental conditions, yes. An athletic trainer can provide comprehensive, consistent health care, I would agree. An athletic trainer is responsible for care, evaluation, prevention of athletic injuries, yes. An athletic trainer can provide medication to help assisted athletes. No, not always, so I'm not going to check that one. And an athletic trainer can handle emergency situations better than EMTs. I don't like this word better, so I'm going to lean away from that one. Can they? Yes, better. Not necessarily because they're 2 different roles and they do different things, so I'm going to leave that. An athletic trainer can treat rehabilitate athletic injuries. Yes. So let me go back to 1 because I was kind of unsure. Training. I'm going to leave that unchecked for right now because I'm not convinced because athletic trainers are versed in, training and conditioning of patients, but as far as our main focus, it's not necessarily that, so I'm quite unsure. I'm going to leave that one unchecked. And then you would simply go to next and you would do the next question. Similar, you read the scenario, check all that apply. At any point in time, you can go up here to the right hand side and click save and exit and then come back to it. But what you need to make sure you do is you need to make sure that when you're done at the end, you do click submit. So I'm just going to speed through these real quick. I don't know what the answers are, just so you can kind of see what it's like to submit. So I'm just going to check some boxes. All right, so this is the 3rd one. Here's the 4th. Another cool trick is if at any point in time you want to click on the boxes, that's going to show you which ones you've done and which ones you haven't to give you an idea. So then just simply click on the X to get out of that. Check all that apply. I'll just pick a couple so we can get through this. And then we'll go to the last one and maybe just pick a couple. So as you can see, this 6 is the last, module for the Connect assignment. So then you want to make sure that you click submit. All right. Submitting now for scoring, otherwise cancel to return to your assignment. So if I'm going to click submit, it's going to be scored. I obviously did poorly, probably because I really didn't read the other ones right. And then you would click exit now. And then you could go back in, click on that same one, and access it a second time and do a second attempt. And so remember, again, your score will be the average of the two. And that's how you do Connect assignments.